Welcome, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. I hope that you're having an amazing day. Welcome to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose, 100 Days, 100 Women, 100 Interviews. So let me go onto Facebook and make us public so that I can see your comments when you pop on. I don't know why you have to do this every time, but you have to do it every time. So you do that first. There we are. Let's make it public. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. And so now I will go to IG to grab my guest. All right. Such an amazing day today. Let's see. Nope, not that. Yes? Who? Nouveau? Of course. Of course, of course, of course.
She knows exactly what we are.
All right, checking connection. We're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. Welcome to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose, 100 Women, 100 Days, 100 Interviews. And today is episode 48. Hey, Beauty from Ashes. Hey, Mary, how are you? You guys are going to absolutely love our guest tonight. Hey, Christelle, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Nouveau in the building? We got company. We got company at the crib. Bridget, there she is. Hold on, Bridget. There we go. All right, Bridget, you kicked yourself off a restream. I don't know what you did, but welcome everybody. There you go. There you go. You kicked yourself off a restream.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Yo, come through Nouveau. So everybody got to follow Nouveau right now. Everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hello, Darlaina Rose crowd. Listen, Nouveau just came in the building. Follow Money Mornings.
Yes, Monday mornings.
All right.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Hey, Michael Rice. Hey, Stephania. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 Women, 100 Days, 100 Interviews. And today we have the author extraordinaire, speaker, leader of nations. Let's see. What else can I say? Oh, encourager, motivator, inspirational leader, motivational leader. Hey, shopping with Chanel, I'm saying that right? Just an all-around amazing person. When I say Bridget Yelder, first of all, we are on episode 48, and she has not missed one. It wasn't even her turn yet, and she was on every single episode. So yes, glad you caught it too. When I tell you, I can't even remember how long. It's been 5 years, right? 5 years since I met. Yes, Lady Smackdown. That's her nickname, y'all. Lady Smackdown. Let me tell you, I hope that you are with your ears to the speaker and got a pencil and paper, because I'm not even going to ask a whole bunch of questions. What I'm finna do is ask a few, and I'm going to let her loose on y'all, because she is Lady Smackdown for real, right? Dr. Loretta said she is a traveling evangelist. So wherever she go and wherever she start talking, it's a pop-up, spiritual, inspirational, motivational, whatever it is that you're trying to do, that's her. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope, and you want to see my guest amazing face, pop over to IG and you will be able to see her there. So I'm so grateful for you, Miss Bridget, being here with us Finally, you have been with us for 48 episodes, well, 47 episodes, have not missed a day with us. And for that, we thank you. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Ishmael. Welcome. So this whole process started because of Women's Month, right? Women's Month was March the 1st, and when I decided I wanted to introduce the dope women in my network to the dope women in my network, and March only got 30 days. And I'm like, I know more than 30 women. All right, so then maybe we're gonna have to do 60 days. And then my brand manager was like, I think you're gonna have to do 90 days. And I'm like, 90, hey Ava, hey Temp MC, 90 days. And I said, 90 is such an uneven number. Let's just do 100. And so that's where it started. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. Hey, Vaughn Strangle, welcome. And so here we are, 48 days later. Y'all best, hey yo, they making all this noise like I ain't no lie. Shh. They so loud. They hype. Nouveau just got here, and so she's looking at the house, and they're excited about looking at the house. So yeah, they hype. And so that's how it started. And so Bridget, you absolutely was one of the women who said yes, and I'm so grateful for you saying yes. We know that you have an amazing story. You ain't supposed to be here.
Hey.
You not that. That's what they had said. That's what they said, right? That's what they said. You've written. Is this your second book now?
I actually have 3 books.
3 books. Please tell us the names of them.
This is the first book, Well Experience. This is my first book.
And what's that book about?
This is about me and my marriage. My marriage, basically. I was raised in church, so my mama found out when I got grown that I was stacking up.
Oh.
And she said, you can't serve the Lord and hold the devil's hand too. And you know, her being what she knew at that time was deciding me to go get married so that I wouldn't go to hell. So I got married so I wouldn't go to hell, and I could live with a man and be married. But I went from holding the devil's hand to marrying the devil. So guess what? That's what this is about. And basically, moreover, I compare my story to the woman at the well. That's why it's called Well Experience, because like the woman at the well, this is really a series. When I started this, I wanted to do a series because, honey, it's so much in my life.
Yes.
One book could not cover.
Absolutely.
One book could cover all of it. So I started with the Well Experience because I compared myself to the woman at the well, looking for something that did not satisfy, which was looking for something in a man.
Yes.
I would never find it in a man. I had to find it in me, but I learned that. And the second book is I Got Away.
I Got Away.
This one right here, if you don't have this one, like, you know, the Well Experience, a lot of people, I write poetry too, so I tell my story and I write poetry related to my life. But if you don't have I Got Away, you never read it, get it, read it.
Yes.
Not just because it's my book, but it really, really has some real stuff in there. I gotta write more. My third book is actually an anthology that I did with 6 other women.
Nice.
And it's called Victorious Women of Purpose.
Okay.
And myself and 6 other women tell, we had 2 chapters in the book.
Okay.
And we share our life experiences from domestic violence to being married for years, to shout out to Rashina. Rashina is vegan. She talks about her vegan lifestyle.
Yes.
And just sharing life as a woman from every aspect. So when you started this was up my alley. You know, this is up my alley, down my street, around my corner.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be here for it all. I'm here for it all.
You here for it all? We only got 52 more to go.
Hey, I'm here for it all. Like whatever.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Bridget, when we met on Life Changing Alliances, and in this platform where Mr. Kemp Satchel, shout out to Mr. Motivator, yes, day one supporter. And he put together this group because he just wanted to read a book. And I remember being a part of it before I was a part of it, just listening. And one of the things that I always got excited about was hearing you, because you would come on and Rob said, "Hey, Precious, readjust your ring light. It's causing a weird reflection on your glasses." Okay. All right. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Rob is my resident ATL photographer. I have been working with him since probably 2015. Even the picture that I posted today is a picture that he spoke about. Yeah, so it's just doing that. So maybe I just need to adjust the glasses too a little bit. Yeah, too far down. Yeah, it's fine up there. It's on Facebook. Yeah, we can't fix it this time. We're gonna fix it next time when we get the bigger ring light. This one is a desktop one, so it's a little short. So what I was saying was, one of the things that I got excited. Hey, Elena. The thing that I got excited about was hearing you, hearing Christelle. I mean, you two together was just a force to be reckoned with. And you, Lady Smackdown. That's how you got that name, Lady Smackdown. Lady Smackdown, because whatever subject we was talking about, you took it and you smacked it down for real. And so what I know about you is that you are a domestic abuse survivor. Tell us about that survivorship and what it is that happened, and tell us what came from that, because you are the evidence to other women that, one, that you can get out, and two, you can survive on the other side of it. So please share with us that story.
Okay, before I share, I want everybody to see I got roses for my rose.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And when you tell this, part of the story, let us know which of your books this story is in.
Absolutely. So I told y'all at the beginning, Well Experience is mostly about my marriage, and how I took the programming that I had, which was from the church, that you cannot shack up or you're going to hell, and that right there is a big, big no-no. I don't come against the church, don't get me wrong. But what I do come against is bad programming. We have got to stop telling women to get married so they won't go to hell. Please stop telling women that. My mother apologized to me in the end after me going through so much, and I write about this in the book. That she apologized to me for saying that to me, because I didn't know it at the time, but my mother was abused by my real father.
Wow.
I didn't know that, but she never brought it up to me because she never wanted me to think ill of my dad.
Yes.
She never told me until I was grown that she was abused, and the thing that she was trying to protect me from, she actually drove me right to it.
Yeah.
By telling me to go get married because I don't want to go to hell. That is not a reason to enter in the covenant with another person, especially a person that you do not know.
Yeah.
And I was a young mother. I got pregnant in college, and he knew what to do to impress me. He bought me things. He bought me the stuff that I needed. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment, sleeping in a twin-size bed. My baby had a bassinet. That was her bed.
Yes. I remember bassinets.
It was a twin-size and a bassinet. And he knew what to do to impress me, because here I am, a single parent, working 2 jobs, living in the projects, just trying to make it. And of course, he gave me what I didn't have. He gave me stuff. I didn't even have an air conditioner, honey. I'm from Alabama. And my child is in the South.
Yes.
In July, my baby was born in July, okay?
Wow.
No air conditioner apartment, and this man meets me. It's summer all year here until probably we get a couple of months for winter, but the rest of the year, of course, this man knows what to give me. He gave me what I didn't have. And my mother, with bad programming, pushed me right into the arms of abuse. So that's what I write about in Well Experienced. And listen, God rest his soul. Y'all, I was married to this man from October the 8th, 1997 until last year. I wasn't with him all that time, but I was married to him until August of last year. Our divorce was official in August. And this man passed away in December.
Wow.
In December. So I was so excited to be divorced, being honest, being transparent. I was married to the man for 23 years. He did not want to divorce. So from bad programming, this man wanted to divorce me, even though he was abusive, even though he was violent, even though he said whatever he wanted to say, even though he treated me like nothing.
Wow.
He didn't want to let me go.
Wow.
And literally in the lawyer's office crying when we got divorced. So I write about him in this book.
Yes.
Okay. I got away. Oh my Lord Jesus. Okay, so I got away starts from the point that I leave him. I left him, y'all, but mind you, I just said
Lisa McLawler from LCA said, Bridget is such a woman of strength, courage, and overcomer of abuse. Her story can help so many others in similar situations. Y'all ain't even heard the half yet. We wait till she tell you about the depth of the abuse. The depth of the abuse to me is not just, oh, he pushed me, or he slapped me, or he squeezed my arm. No, within inches of your life.
Right. My life. So I got away, has another person before the story that you talking about. Darlaina, I can say I titled this book I Got Away because I literally got away. God has been with me through all of it.
Yes.
And that was the lesson that I got after getting out of abuse. It was God showing me that he was there all along. I was looking for something that I already had, but because of bad programming, I didn't know.
Wow.
We're taught to pray and ask God to come in, but you don't have to ask God to come into where he already is.
Yes.
And recognize that, first of all, God is there. I am.
Yes.
I am. So I am already with you. You don't have to invite me into my own vessel. I created you. So guess what? I'm here. I'm present. I'm a very present help in the time of trouble. That's what I Got Away is all about. If you read this book and if you have this book, there's one guy, I'm going to talk a little bit about him, but I suggest you get the book. I met this guy, moved to Atlanta. Atlanta's my second home. ATL. I moved to Atlanta in 2002. Little girl from Alabama. I had been going to Atlanta for years as a teenager, but it's different when you grown. So I moved.
You was coming to Freaknik? What you was doing? You was coming to Freaknik?
My daughter asked me that last night. She said, Mom, I just watched the video of Freaknik. Did you ever attend Freaknik? Hey, wait a minute. I just saw what was going on in Freaknik, y'all.
Shopping with Shana says, someone needs to hear this. Thank you, Darlaina, for this platform. You are so welcome. Oh my goodness. It's all God. It's all God. I promise you, it's all God.
Listen. Okay, so I met this guy who was in the music business, and he worked for a very popular music label in Atlanta. So I'm impressed. At that time, the Young Bloods was out. That was my favorite little rap.
Shayna. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Shayna. That's Shayna from LCA.
Okay. Shayna. Okay, all right, cool.
So I got with this guy, not being the again, young.
Yes.
So
yes.
Ladies, young ladies, please pay attention to what is impressing you. and make sure it's real.
And don't fall for it.
And don't fall for the okie doke.
Yes. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
They got okie doke for free. Don't fall for it. Look, they ain't even selling okie doke no more. They giving it away.
Yes.
And so many people fell for it. I was one of them, so I can say it. Don't fall for the okie doke. I meet this guy, I let him move in my house, and this man, I get into it with my roommates at the time. My roommate at the time was my sister-in-law. Now we like family. I get into it with her. She moves out. She takes something that belongs to me that he gave me. He comes home. He sees that it's gone. And instead of him being angry with her, he was angry with her, but he took his anger out on me because they were gone. Her and her boyfriend were gone. I'm there to receive the blunt of this anger. This man goes in my closet and pulls out a double-barrel sawed-off shotgun. That's in my house. I had no idea it was in my house. It was in a big box full of CDs and T-shirts for the artists. A big giant box of stuff. In this box is a weapon that has the size of these batteries. And this man has this to my head, telling me I gotta tell him where this girl is or he's gonna kill me. Right then, right there, in my house. I am flat out like, what in the excuse me, Christians, what in the hell?
Yes.
What in the hell is going on right now? I basically opened the door and welcomed Satan into my house, all because I was young and impressionable, impressed by things and stuff and fame and meeting famous people in Atlanta, just being in Atlanta.
Yes.
Being in Atlanta is known for.
Yes.
And it's so much more to Atlanta, but I was so impressionable by that story right there in this book. I gotta wait. Look, you gotta get the book.
Yes.
You gotta look and read that. And the main story that Darlaina is talking about, I haven't even written about that, Darlaina. That's amazing.
Wow.
It's been 9 years now, and I haven't written a book about it because I've been blessed to speak about it on platforms like LCA.
Yes.
And creating my own platform. You know,
yes.
Social media gives us our own voice.
Yes, it does.
I pay for all of the platforms. I pay for StreamYard. I pay for a Zoom. I pay for whatever it is to take for me to open my mouth, because that's what the enemy wanted, was my voice. He wanted to take my voice from me to where I wasn't able to encourage another woman to say, look, you don't have to take that shit. Y'all know what my statement is. Flush that shit.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Take shit. Flush it, okay?
Yes.
Remember that.
Yes.
Remember that. Remember nothing else I said today. That has a place, flush it.
Yes.
It doesn't belong to the Bible.
Absolutely.
And gentlemen that I'm talking about, I even have his mugshot pulled up because Darlaina, believe it or not, this guy is in a camp right now. He's in a camp to where they're about to release him and send him home early. And I just found out, literally, he tried to contact me on Facebook. So if y'all see this man, I'm putting it out here. If y'all see this man in your inbox, he is not a friend of bridges. This is the man who tried to murder me.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
If you see him on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, do not talk to him. He is not a friend of bridges.
Wow.
Just a warning. Okay, he is not a friend.
And let me say what Rob. So Rob Williams again is my my photographer here in Atlanta. He says, I love her explanation of her book and her story, but I'm also writing a book of a not too popular problem coming from the man side of things. The book is about the perils and stress of good men marrying women that have children and take on the responsibilities of loving and nurturing those children and taking responsibility of the care and well-being of them all. After divorcing both women, he said, I asked if I could continue my relationships with the kids. They both said hell to the no. The kids were upset as well as myself. There's some very good men out there, and my book details the trials and the guidelines for women to understand that this is not a Steve Harvey, think like a man type of book, but real talk. I love it. Hey, Rira. Hey, Shiny Moments, event planning. That's Rob. I want to read that story. And starting on June 20th, we're going to have 100 men. So just know that you will be able to state that side so that we can hear that side. I have heard that side many times before, many times. So it is not talked about at all. So absolutely, we want to hear that story for sure. So Bridget, I know that you haven't written about the story, but you truly have spoken, about it so many times. And so people always ask, like, why haven't you replaced your teeth? Tell us about the story with your teeth.
Well, basically, and to make a long story short, y'all, this gentleman, he strangled me to the point of death. He crushed my trachea. If you can't see the scar, y'all see the scar on my neck. I have had 8 sets of artificial trachea.
8 sets of artificial tracheotomies. And if you don't know what a tracheotomy is, it is something that is put in your neck so that you can breathe. And she's had 8.
She's had 8 of them.
8 of them.
I was told that I would never breathe on my own again. That's what they said.
That's what they said.
They said. I'll listen to that. But listen, the basically in the healing process, what happened was he damaged my airway to the point of where it was like a squeezed drink can. If you take a Coca-Cola can and you squeeze it,
yes,
you see how it is. That's what my airway looked like. It looked like a split up drink can. So
wow.
In the process of healing, scar tissue grew around. So I had a trach in. The first time that they took the first trach out, they thought that I was fine, but it was a big keloid on top of the trach.
Yes.
Pulled it out, the keloid fell over and it covered my airway completely. And they had to code me back into life. My mom and my stepdad was there. They had to code me. Like, I was sitting up eating chicken. I was on my way out the hospital. They were getting ready to send me home. And the keloid fell. I stopped breathing. I opened my eyes again. Probably like 10 days later, I was back in the ICU.
Wow.
So, over time, this happened to me originally December 8th of 2008. I went into the hospital in Atlanta and took DeKalb Medical. Y'all know DeKalb?
I know DeKalb.
But past months, when I got out, I got sick again in April. I was in West Virginia visiting a friend. I got sick again, got put in the ICU again, trach again. This time I got the tube down my nose to go all the way to your stomach.
Yes.
They feed me through. I'm all the way on life support again. Okay, in April going into May. This is 2009. By the end of 2009, they finally had recommended me to UAB. And at UAB, the doctors went in and lasered the scar tissue away, and which enabled me to breathe on my own. They were able to successfully do that. And that was the last major surgery that I've had to have. But during that surgery, because I've had so many artificial tracheotomies, they can't cut me here anymore. So they had to go down my throat and they had to prop my mouth open. And they had the ventilator tube and they had a laser machine that had to go down my throat.
Wow.
So when they pulled the laser machine out, they bumped my front teeth and they were gone. So I wake up, and this day I had 2 surgeries. They started one and the doctor said, wake her up. What y'all doing is not gonna work. They wake me up, I go into the second surgery. I wake up from the second surgery and I do this. You know, when you wake up, you just kind of groggy and I do this. And I don't feel my teeth. And I'm like, instantly, I'm in tears. I'm just like, where's my teeth? Oh, I'm crying. I'm hysterical. They trying to calm me down. They was like, no, don't cry. You're going to raise your blood. I'm waking up out of surgery and my teeth are gone.
Wow.
So for a while, I wouldn't even talk. I would do this. I would cover my mouth and do all of those things. So the journey of me not replacing my teeth was something that God, first of all, God showed me that He was there
Yes.
all of that, all of those times, I was steady looking for, I got to, they teach us wrong. Bad programming, again, another programming is that you need a better half. No.
Yes.
You need to be a better whole.
Yes.
Be 100 with you. You can't be 100 with you. You can't be 100 with nobody else. Don't nobody want a miserable person. Don't nobody want a miserable person, but we are taught to look for things. Shout out to Christ there. God, I love the day that I met that woman because she confirmed and reaffirmed a lot in my life about what I was on, the journey that I was already on. We've been connected all night. Even you, all of us are connected for something that's so much, that's so big.
Yes.
We don't understand what is going on. I'm like, first of all, God is the jump. Darlaina is in Atlanta, baby. Even one day, oh my God.
Yes.
Darlaina is in Atlanta, what you saying? Wait. I'm like, all the plans, all the things that we've been doing all these years, we've been thinking that it ain't how it's gonna come together, but we didn't stop. We just kept going. Despite all of that stuff, none of that stuff kept me from. That's why I say I am my purpose, baby.
Yes.
I don't got time to worry about what nobody else is doing. I am my purpose. And when I open my mouth, you're gonna understand. You're gonna know. If you did not know in the great God that exists in me, you're gonna know by the time I keep talking to you. You're gonna know by the life that I live. The life that Darlaina lives, like all of us live, the life is faith. We are living by faith. We're not living by faith.
Yes. Yes.
The faith is faith.
Yes.
This wig might be fake, honey, but my life ain't fake, honey. Let me tell you something. You talking to a real miracle, baby.
Yes.
You want to look at one? First of all, you want to see one, go stand in the mirror. That's what you do. Stand in the mirror, because I'm sure you got a story too. But the story that God gave me.
Yes.
And even to the gentleman that's talking about his point of view, yes, I just buried my bonus dad, baby. Let me tell you something. It takes a real man to stand up and raise children that do not belong to him and love them and take care of them. But these women that you had to separate from, the reason you have to separate from them because they have not healed themselves. So, sir, they could not be women to you because they have not healed themselves. And that's why women like Darlaina, women like Christelle, women like myself are coming to say, look, sis, heal.
Yes.
Heal yourself. You can't build nothing on sand. Until you heal yourself, you are building on sand. It's gonna fall over and over. That's what I got away from. I failed over and over again, building on sand, y'all. Nothing will stand on sand. You got to build a solid foundation. You got to first of all, you got to know who you are.
Yes.
When you know who you are, can't nobody tell me who I am, because I know. And it don't matter if you don't know who I am. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
You know in a little while. If you stay around me long enough, my energy will tell on me. You'll know who I am. That's why they call me Lady Back Down. Because baby, when I open my mouth,
yes,
I don't all the time, but I promise you, God spoke to me years ago and said, when you open your mouth, make sure you have something to say. Don't just open your mouth with nothing to say.
Yes.
Make sure you have something that the Bible says in there. Look, if you love me, feed my sheep. So if I love God, it's my duty to feed his sheep. Absolutely. To feed them with life.
Absolutely.
To let them know that I am a walking miracle. I am proof.
Yes.
I am that you do not have to take shit.
Yes.
You don't.
Yes.
You don't.
Yes.
I don't care, baby. Look, I done slept on the floor of shelters. You want to know about it? I done slept on the floor of the shelters. I put myself in the shelter on purpose in Birmingham, Alabama. Slept on the floor. Watched them throw away everything me and my daughter had. Throw it in the dumpster. Tell me I was welcome to go get it. Out the dumpster, after they threw it away, I done walked from that point to this point. To today.
Yes.
Today.
And the other thing that I know about you, Bridget, is yes, you walked away from Section 8 housing. People said you was crazy to do that, to walk away from Section 8 housing. You worked at the Waffle House for how many years?
17 years, baby.
She worked at the Waffle House for 17 years and became a what? A lady trucker. A lady trucker. Bridget is leaned back in the 18-wheeler semi, rolling down the road, left Section 8 housing, left 17 years at Waffle House, and is now doing amazingly well with everything that she is doing in this moment. If you are not evidence, I don't know what evidence is. You are the evidence for so many. You are the evidence for so many.
60 inches tall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zamira, yeah. Shout out Zamira, Scott, and DDG LLC. Zamira said, give me my whole 60 inches. I'm 60 inches. So that means when you jump out of that truck and you yay high, the men want to know, that's you?
Right.
That's you? And it's you. I am so proud to know you. I am so proud to know you. Please, I feel in this moment, just thinking about you and everything you've done, I feel misty. I feel so emotional because I'm so grateful that you are transparent enough to tell this story. Because some people would be like, oh, I'm not telling that. It's embarrassing. Well, I'm not telling that because I don't want nobody to know. But not you. Not you. Not you. And so
I've had women that I know that were afraid to tell their story. But I had one woman come into the Waffle House after I did my first book and tell me I should never tell my story. She told me that. She told me to my face that I should never tell my story. I've had producers on television say to me, well, maybe you should have somebody else speak for you and tell your story because of my mouth. So for that, I tell them, listen, I gave myself a platform and I'll smile in your face.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And I'm on my Facebook Live too, so they can hear me too, but
yes.
Smile in your face, baby.
Yes, smile in your face, and just like you said, when you open your mouth, Bridget, the things that come out. I know we're a little bit over time. Dr. Loretta said, Bridget is a truck driving, motivating evangelist. She needs to get herself a thing that pops up, that little shade thing that pop up on the side. Pop that thing up on the side and hold church for them truck drivers that is out there because they need you. Smiles are free too. They said, gorgeous, you are a miracle. I'm so glad to be able to share you with my network, Bridget. Please tell people where they can get your book, where they can connect with you. Please tell these women and men how they can get to you.
Okay, so if you look me up on Facebook, I am on Facebook as Bridget Parker. Parker is my maiden name. I changed my name once I finally got divorced.
Yes.
I'm Bridget Parker on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Bridget Gelder. You can email me at bridgetgelder@gmail.com. I am on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter.
Nice.
I don't do tweets too much, but you can find me. I'm findable.
Yeah. You probably are Googleable. Have you Googled yourself?
Yeah, I have Googled myself.
Yes. You're Googleable. I'm Googleable, baby. Google me. So you can Google Bridget and really catch up to her and really talk to her about her story and everything that she's done. We're so grateful for you, Bridget. I absolutely wanted to not belabor our conversation today because you are so amazing and so great. I wanted to give you 100% to our platform and to the people because somebody somewhere needed to hear your story today. And I'm so grateful to God that you have been so willing to share in all your transparency. And with that, we thank you, my sister. We thank you so much. So everybody, follow my friend, talk to my friend, buy her book, do all of that amazing thing. You will not be sorry.
On Amazon, and if you want to get them autograph, you can contact me.
Yes, and I would say contact her directly from one author to another. Amazon keeps all of the money and gives us this much. But when you buy the book from us, we get to keep more of the money, and then you get our autograph. You get an autographed copy that's personalized to you. And that personalized copy, honey, let me just tell you this, gonna be worth a lot of money.
Absolutely.
And you gonna say, I knew her when. Okay? So make sure that you get your copy now. Get your copy now.
Copy now, because once you get that mouth fixed, and then when she be talking to Tyler Perry, don't know this and
listen, we going to see Tyler Perry together.
So Tyler Perry,
Cause yes, you never heard Googleable? Oh yes, honey. He said he gonna use that as Scrabble. I'm Googleable. Google me, baby. You can Google all. First of all, let me tell you this. All my friends are Googleable. Every woman that's been on this platform is Googleable. So Google all of them. Yes, look us up. So again, thank you, everybody. We will be back here tomorrow. Same time, same station for another amazing woman doing amazing things, because all my friends are dope. Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. Thank you all again. Bye for now. Holla at you later, Bridge.